well-deserved standing ovation. Magical by Baez. Baez trying to score.
Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Now in the box, Tim LaCastro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Arizona, the second baseman. Tim
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
7 o'clock.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. Hit to third. Davis has got it, and that's out number one. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
Rosario.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Pitch on the way. He stays alive, still 2-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Ahmed Rosario sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Peralta going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Pete Alonso. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Calhoun. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. Now here it comes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That is it. The left fielder, David.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Davis is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Encarnacion.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That is 7. The third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Rosario is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Dalton Varsho. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Varsho is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Conforto gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Manuel Margot, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 40, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1 on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Davis brings it in. McNeil's got it for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Robinson
Cano waits on the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Margot. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next.
The left fielder,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. That's wide. 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Marte has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Digging in to try it again. Christian Walker. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now at the plate, David Peralta 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. From the stretch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a little tapper here in front of the mound, as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second, as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. A man at second with one down, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he popped him up. LeCastro over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ready for another shot now. Tim LeCastro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In now, J.D. Davis.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D.
First pitch on its way.
Davis.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out. One away.
Catcher number 40.
So one away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
This one's flared toward left center. Marte is there, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Into the box now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the sixth. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Yoenis Cespedes. First delivery to him on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake. No business.
Here's Jake Marisnick, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. From the stretch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Up next to the net, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hector Rondon takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 28.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Foul. None out, runners at first and second. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The right fielder.
Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pickoff throw to third. And a dive, but he's back. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Margot. He can't get there as it falls in. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Robinson Cano the next to dig in as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher, Dalton Varsho.
To the plate now, Dalton Varsho, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. Escobar is on his way home. He will score as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from third.
The second baseman.
Settling in now, Tim LaCastro. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jose Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 53, Jose Martinez.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Wilson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
7
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
Now he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Rondon looks in. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it, and that's the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The batter, the left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Cespedes. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. In the dirt here. A ball and a strike. He's running. Offered at it. The throw.
1 and 2.
He's right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos has got it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Peralta. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So a runner at first now with one away, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Marte for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Hit to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So digging in now, Dalton Varsho. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Yandy Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball. 1-0. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Ildemaro Vargas will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Diamondbacks. Number 4, Ildemaro Vargas.
Into the box, Manuel Margot. A bouncer to the left side. Rosario's got it cleanly. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Out in front of it, strike one. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And there he goes towards second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Arizona down to its last strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory.